Good morning, good morning. Come on, Tobus. Come on, Toby dogs. We couldn't put a description on it because it wouldn't let us. It would not let us put a description in. So we're descriptionless. I could not get a description on here. The arrow's not working. Beautiful day. Sun's rising. Like it always does. Some days you can see it, some days you can't. Some days it's closer than others. Like it's hotter or something, right? Some days that sun's hotter than other days, right? Whoops, you don't want to see Toby's hind end while he's got his leg in the air. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is the first year that this lot here has looked bad. Usually they keep it mowed and weed free. But this year, they're not cutting the grass here. Hey, good morning, Tara. Does it say Tara? Let me look. Let me stop. I gotta stop to look. Terry Velarde. Terry Velarde, welcome, welcome. Toby Dog, come and say hi. Did I get it right, Terry? Am I saying it right? Come and say hi. Yeah, you got some eye contact out of him at least. That's more than I get. That's more than I get when we're out walking. He's a poorly trained dog. I'm his dog trainer. No, he's a really good boy. I expect more. I expect more out of him, but, you know, he's just a dog. We tried rally trials once, one weekend. Well, it was only a Saturday. I was so embarrassed. Like that dog had never heard the word heel before. He's acting like it now. He's supposed to be walking someplace near me, not at the end of the rope. But he's an end of the rope dog. No matter how long the leader I got 20 and 30-foot leads, and I got 6-foot leads. This is a 15-foot retractable. No matter what size lead I got out, he's at the end of it. Come here, sled dog. Come here, sled dog. He wants to do his own thing. He wants to do his own thing. Who's in the house? Terry, Baby Horizon, Swallette, Yolanda, Paperman Senior. I am giver of jewels. Enjoy them. Thank you so much. Caitlin. Sir Adams Kanowski. What's going on? How excited are you for GTA 6? I don't 5, 4, or 3. I think I played GTA 1 when it first come out. Is that like 1990s? That's probably the last time I played any kind of video game like that. I got a buddy that every once in a while we get together. Every few years we get together and play a video game. I'm thinking the last video game I played might have been hockey. I know it wasn't at my house. I've got a PlayStation 2 and a original Nintendo. I might have a Nintendo too, the second one around the house too. But I got the bazooka. I got the pistol. Well, we never did get when my kids were little, we never got the steering wheel. Should have got that. And a bunch of games. Oh, and I got a Game Shark for the PlayStation. That's important. Is it PlayStation that uses the Game Shark? We made it to the river. Toby Dogs. This is Toby Dogs. He's a border collie. And he's going to be 4 years old at the end of September. End of September. 4-year-old puppy. Is there anybody else out here? We'll walk down to the other end and back. If there's nobody else out here, I'll let him off the leash. And we'll walk to the end and back, and then we'll put him back on the leash and go downtown. How's that, fam? Seeing as we walked right here. Hey, Toby Dog, come here. I'll let you off the leash. Tobes, come. There we go. There we go. Now you can be wild dog. Roll in some goose poo. That's his big thing. He likes to roll in that dry. It's almost dry, sticky when the goose poop's at its sticky stage, like tar. He'll find it out here on the sidewalk or in the grass, and he'll roll in it, and it'll turn his white fur. It'll turn his white fur on his neck. It'll turn it all green, pukey green. Come on. Come on. He's finding it. This is where the geese hang out. I'll have to keep a close eye on him. See if I can never stop him from doing it once he gets started. He's done it a couple of times. Let me tell you, he stinks up the car when I take him to the bath. I don't bathe him at the house because he doesn't shed heavy or anything, but he sheds enough that I don't want him stopping up my plumbing. So we go to the pet store and we use their professional. Sorry, I got to keep looking around, making sure no one's sneaking up on us here while my dog's off the leash. No other dogs or bicycle riders, things like that, joggers. We had to take them down to the pet store. I buy the discount card and all that. You buy 5 washes or 6 washes, I don't know what it is, and you get one free or something. You get a discount. I've had the people where they sell you the card, and then they tell you go, we'll give you a discount one today or a free one today, and then they don't even stamp the card or nothing. And you buy it, you get the free one, then you still get another free one. They're really good about stuff like that. I clean up after us too. How's everybody today? Adriel, welcome. Dear X-Rat, hello. Yeah, we're just out along the river. Stay, Toby, right here with me. Come here. Let me hook you up, buddy. Let me hook you up for a minute. I gotta turn off the volume. There was a guy riding by with music playing on his bicycle. One of those recumbent bikes. Check it out. That's what I'll be riding when I get a little bit older. One of them recumbent bikes where you sit and you pedal forward. 3-wheel bike. His is all decked out. He even had stereo music playing, cooler, all kinds of stuff on there. Oh, look at the ducks. There's a pair of ducks. They must be a mating pair, right? Hold on, Toby, wait. I'm sorry for being too loud. There's a male. Stop pulling, Tobe. I'm trying to hold the thing steady. There's a male on the left and a female on the right. I don't want to be walking in the grass because they're wet. Let me try to get out of here. I don't want wet toes. I plan on walking all morning. Ouch! Plan on walking for a bit this morning. Right, Tobe? We're going to go on a super long walk today. Daddy can't have wet toes. or would just have to go home, call it a day if my toes get wet. Oh, mercy. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Look, I'm sure it was teenagers. Like somebody's come and bent the artwork that they got along the river here. Look at what they did. That's somebody running and jumping into it. That's terrible. Can't have nothing. What's everybody thinking today? Dr. Eva from Australia. Hello, hello. Lots of border collies in Australia. There's some big breeders out there. I think it's called Naroof, Nahroof or something like that. Naroof. They're big time. That's one of the breeders that I follow on the face plant. Toby's got a great grandpa that's a Naro dog. I can't quote his name. I'd have to look at the pedigree chart. Come here, Bubba. Let's let you off again. Come here. Come. The word is biddable. He's not very biddable. Come. Knucklehead. Okay. He's not very biddable. That means biddable is what they're eager to please, eager to do what you tell them, looking for a job. They want you to be happy. They want to do what you tell them to do. Not Toby. Right, Bubba? Right, Bubba? I would say at least he's a cuddle dog, but he doesn't cuddle either. We just hang out. Good morning, Titlepro and Toby. Hey, Anastasia. Welcome. TV guy says your dog's so cute and sent a star. Thank you so much. TVR guy. No, what does it say? I can't walk and read it. The same thing. One VR guy. There we go. No, it's a gorgeous one. Yes. He's a beautiful boy. For our region, he's considered big. He's really big boned compared to the rest of the dogs at the dog show. He's usually the thickest boy, but he's not fat. He's not fat or anything. He's just got a lot of bone to his detriment. I show him in the AKC confirmation ring. He's got all kinds of points, all kinds of wins, but we're lacking our 2 3-point majors. We're lacking our 2 3-point or better majors. So he's still shy of his championship. And I was hoping last weekend we had four shots at majors, but a storm went through the fairgrounds and wiped out the dog show for Saturday and Sunday because they couldn't get the power back on. They got all the tents and stuff back up. They worked like champs, man. The dog show people, the kennel club, the tent people, the fairgrounds people. They worked overnight with their cars and the trucks with the headlights on. That's how they worked. And the campers, the dog show people that camped, a lot of dog show people camp. Not camp like in a tent, pop-up tent with a propane Coleman stove or nothing. These people travel at high style with travel trailers and motorhomes and stuff. But anyway, they all pulled together and got the show back into shape, but the power company couldn't get the dang power back on. We have a dog, you, Russell Crove. Do you want me to send disco? Send it all. What's the disco? Tara Velarde says, that's a cute dog. Yes, it is. It's Toby Dogs. Like I was saying, he'll be 4. I got him. He's from Northwest Illinois. So a couple of breeders out there had him. They had a gorgeous litter. And they kept him back, and they held back a sister, too. And they ended up keeping the sister. All his siblings do do sports, and some of them do. He's got like rescue siblings that do rescue work, scent work, all kinds of stuff. Last year and the year before, Toby was a certified therapy dog. But this year we didn't. This year we didn't certify. The place that we were through quit on everybody, and so you had to go through the whole thing with a new place. And we're just too busy to go through all that right now. Sanjay, what's up, bro? What's up? Howdy, howdy. Namaste. What kind of dog you have? It's a border collie. Dr. Eva says you are a perfect action every time. Dr. Eva from Australia. Hey, come on, Bubba. Oh, you look at the boat. Look at the pontoon boat going by. Wee. Look at that dog. That dog's just wandering off on me. Come here, boy. He don't listen. And it's not like we've been to a million classes. There's some semesters where we got 3 classes in one. Usually we go to 1 or 2 a week. We've taken a couple months off here, just because it's kind of been an overload for so long. All kinds of obedience. Come on, come here. Hey, Toby, come. Now, come on. Let's go back the other way. Come on, let's go get a pup cup. Let's go get a pup cup, buddy. I was thinking about going to get a coffee over here at the Starbucks. We haven't had one in a week. He wants to go see somebody. Out of control. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You're not going to get a pup cup. You're not going to get a pup cup. You don't behave. When I'm walking him, I've walked him for how many years now? I've been walking him. Well, anyway, I was saying, let me finish that story. They kept him and his sister back. Out of the litter, there were 6. He was the last one out, number 6 of 6. So he was the last puppy out. And they kept him and his sister back to see how they were going to turn out. And they kept his sister. Oh, look at the ducks. Don't go jumping in there, Toby. They kept him and his sister. They kept the sister and sold me him. Come on. He was on an ad on the AKC website, Puppy Finder. Come on. We're not jumping in. Maybe we go up north this weekend and we go swimming later. We go swim where there's no pollution. I'm thinking about taking him up to the Singing Bridge to go swimming today or tomorrow. Tuesday would be the day. It's supposed to be 100 here. Tuesday would be the day to do it. Maybe Tuesday night. We drive up there again. Yep, I got lucky and got the Toby. He was on there for a week or 2 maybe. I'm so lucky somebody else didn't get him. I'm so lucky somebody else didn't buy him. I got a great dog. Do you know Gage, Alberta? No, I do not know Gage, Alberta. Are you in Massachusetts? Nope, no, we're in Michigan. Great state of Michigan, winter wonderland. We're 100 miles north of Detroit. This is what we do every day. I don't normally do a live stream on Saturday and Sunday mornings, but today I figured, why not say hi to the peoples? I had a border collie. I'm in Michigan also. Very cool, Mary. Welcome. Talk Beyond. Are you in Massachusetts? Nope, nope. Michigan. I'm sad after listening. Oh, that's no need to be sad. I'm in Detroit, well, suburbs. We go down that way for dog shows a lot. Our next downstate is, I think, Corona. That's down that way. We were just in Monroe. There's a lady with a dog. I gotta put this one on a leash. Come here. Hey. Wait. I see this dog every day, and I've walked this dog every day for the last 4 years. Well, 3 years and 5 months. And I can't help but watch him when he walks. I watch him all the time. I'm watching his legs move. I'm watching his muscles move. I'm watching the hair blow. He's so cool. Border Collies are the smartest breed. Yes, they are. This guy's smart and stubborn. Did you shower? Oh, no, I didn't shower this morning. I just got out of bed and came walking. I would say my Border Collie was my favorite dog, but I don't want to hurt my Akita's feelings. Haha, that's funny. I had a Pekingese. Named Melody that I got as a puppy. The first time I saw her, she was I went down to get a puppy. I drove 3 hours all the way down. I think it was Sturgis, Michigan, on Mother's Day, 19 whatever. And they said, well, the puppies are out back, and we went out back, and they're looking for him. Well, they were out here with the mom and daddy, and all of a sudden they said, oh, here they come. They're in the lake, and here come the mom and the dad swimming, and the puppies were in a line behind them, and they were all swimming. They were 8, 9, 10 weeks old, somewhere right in there. I'm not sure how old Melody was when I got her. She might have been about 10 weeks old. But yeah, they were all swimming like ducks in a row on this little lake. And that's that. I don't want to hurt your feelings, Tobe, so I'm going to whisper. But that was my favorite dog of all time. Little Melody. I called her Melody Fetchaloticus. That dog would outfetch anything in the world. That dog could fetch. And for being a little Pekingese, they're supposed to have like bad eyesight. But no matter how far I threw the ball or threw the frisbee, that dog was on it. She was a long-haired Pekingese. You know how they get. Good morning, guys, says Kathy. Kathy Holt. Welcome, Kathy. I have an American bare-faced Akita. She's gorgeous. Talk Beyond says, please shower. I'm sad again. Wait till when I get home. Don't worry, because I'm gonna sweat like crazy. Even by the time we get home, Toby will be all soaking wet from walking through the grass and through the bushes and sweating. It's not as humid today as it was yesterday. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'll be covered in sweat today. So that'll be the plan of action. Thanks for reminding me, Beyond. But her name is Echo. Am I right? This is Toby. Toby boy. I call him Toby Dog. Come here, Toby Dog. Come here. You don't want to walk with Daddy? Daddy's not going to want to walk with you either. You're not going to get a pup cup if you don't behave. He don't care. He knows he's going to get it. He knows he'll get whatever he wants. Spoiled baby. Can I see your home? We're nowhere near the house. We're miles away. Did you watch Annabelle? Who's Annabelle? May Jesus bless you. May Jesus bless you too, Talk Beyond. That cute dog is mine. Yes, it is. That's why I share them with the world. Do you have any tips for grooming a dog's whiskers? Leave them alone. Why did Toby pee on the tree? That's what he does. Because he's got a bad daddy. His bad daddy doesn't correct him. Look at all the geese. Toby's geese herding now. Look at Toby's moving that whole herd of geese. The flock. Toby's like, get the flock out of here, guys. Time to go. Come here, Toby. Leave them geese alone. I would love to unhook them right now. Come here. Come here. I would love to unhook them right now and let them chase after them geese. I have a German Shepherd. Her name is Rosebud. Very cool. I like that name. My Border Collie was almost all black. There's a female Border Collie out west at Happenstance Border Collie kennels. The people are sick, or the lady's sick. I don't know, the owner. And they're selling off. There's a big name kennel. And they're selling off a lot of stock right now. Because they're too sick to deal with the dogs, I guess. And they've got one girl that's the exact same age as Toby, except for a month. And she's almost all black. She's got a little bit of black on her bib, which is under the collar, and on the feet. She doesn't have any black on her collar around her neck or anything. Just underneath her chin. Any white, I mean. I like the black dogs. I don't know why. I like Toby. Toby stood out. He had a thin white stripe going between his eyes, and that's what I prefer, is a thin white stripe or no stripe at all. Look at Toby. Behave, Toby. Leave them geese alone, Toby. The DNR will give you a fine per geese that you kill. That you unalive, bud. Silly words. People got silly words. Look at the geese. Does Toby wear a bandana? Toby, I don't think he's ever worn a bandana. He's got so much fur. I think that would trap heat. Maybe in the wintertime. Sometimes he wears he's got like a Superman cape that he wears at the dog show. That's got like a chamois material on one side that stays wet, kind of damp, and it helps keep his hair down. But other than that, no. Hey, Helen Okoya. Does Toby eat tacos on Tuesday? No, we haven't been having tacos on Tuesday for a little bit. My friend Jeff, that we do Taco Tuesday with, he got switched day shift at his factory, so we haven't been able to. Morning. Even I haven't had tacos the last couple Tuesdays. If I figure it out, I'm not going to say where you are, but I can't figure that one out. Oh, we're right downtown. We're right downtown along the Saginaw River. Not a bad thing. Lots of people recognize these spots. We get a lot of locals now in the channel. The first, I'd say a year and a half that we were, no, I lied. Don't make me lie. Oh, the first year and a quarter that we were posting videos, I never talked to any locals. But it's been these last couple of months that we've been getting locals in our live streams. He loves chocolate. Dogs don't like chocolate. You can't feed dogs chocolate. Come on now. Hey, Vincent, what's going on? Welcome. We're down on the river walking downtown here. Isn't that neat? We make a lot of videos down here in shorts. We walk down here a lot during our live streams. One of our favorite trails here. Uh-oh. Somebody saw a rabbit. Somebody, come on, come on, come on, come on, leave it, leave it, leave it, let's go. Somebody saw a rabbit. Come on, wild dog. I see him running way over there. There goes the rabbit way over there. He's running across, he's taking the sidewalk to the next green space. It's too late, bud. It's too late. You done missed it. You done missed it. Now the dog right before Toby, no, the dog, two dogs before Toby. The dog right before Toby was a dog of my daughter's that I raised until it was about 8 months old. And wonderful dog, Aussie Shepherd. One of those Blue Merle Aussie Shepherd. Nice girl dog. Anyway, the dog before that one, his name was Charlie. And that was another one of my daughter's dogs, but she lived with us, so I walked that dog every day too. But that dog I walked for 2 hours every morning. Every morning. I walked that dog 2 hours because that's what it took. And then that dog was ready to go again a couple hours later, you know what I mean? But that square that back there where I was just showing you, we would stop in there every day, walking when we're walking by. We would stop there and play frisbee. Here's where the rabbit came. Oh, there it is right there. Toby, you're slow, buddy. You're so slow. Yeah, we would play in that square over there. We would play frisbee and ball. Okay, you see the fishermen out there? They're trolling right now, so they're trolling. I'm assuming it's for walleye. Come here. Come on. I'm assuming it's for walleye. Come on, wild boy. We're going to stop for a second. I'll show you what they got going on. McNally says, I have a border collie. Awesome. Toby's all border collie. Just got his genetic testing back. Oh, what a saint you are. I live on a farm, so I just let my doggies run. Oh, thanks, Jess. Yeah, me and Toby, we walk an hour and 15 minutes every day. But 2 dogs ago, that dog walked, it was 2 hours. And once a month, we did the 8.5 mile, whatever that took, a 6-hour walk, where we'd cross the northernmost bridge in town and walk down the other side of the river and cross the southernmost bridge in town and walk back to the house, And that was 8.5 mile walk. That dog was ready to walk again a couple hours later. You should, one of these days I'll post a picture of that dog's paws. That dog had like no hair on his paws whatsoever. It was all wore off. But it's what he insisted. He'd get mad if you tried to walk him under a couple hours, So you see the little things behind the boat? It's towing this called planer boards. And they got fishing. Let's see, I'm out there I'm zipped in as far as I can go. You see there's little white and red sails kind of trailing behind the boat on both sides. Those are called planer boards. And they hook the fishing line to it, and it spreads the fishing line out, and they're coasting really slow, and they're dragging they got lures on the end of them, and they got to spread out, so they probably got more lines going straight behind them, and then they got the 4 lines on the planer boards. I see 4 planer boards out there, so they can catch a bunch of fish. And I didn't know walleye were in here right now. My healer shepherd mix used to run for several hours every day. Holy cow. Yeah, them blue healers. I don't know. I've never had a shepherd, so I've never had a healer either. But I don't know what kind of exercise a German shepherd needs every day. I don't know if they do miles, but I'm sure that blue healer needs miles every day. Helen does live. Hug. Thank you so much. So this is the Saginaw River. It used to be so polluted you couldn't, well, you can't really see very deep into it, but it's not as bad as it was. It used to not even freeze over. When I was a kid, it never froze up. It didn't start freezing until I was in high school. I think it was like the first time I saw it actually freeze across was 1979 or 80. Um, Before that, it looked like it was frozen solid, but no one ever really tested it. I don't know. But around 1980, might have been even 81, I saw some footprints walking across the river right by the bridge. That was the first time I'd ever seen footprints on the river that I actually saw myself, you know. I'm sure many people walked across there or whatever. But next thing you know, there's snowmobilers riding up and down the edges of it. And then a few years later, there's people fishing out in the middle of it. Even I used to fish on it. But the river moves really fast and there's strong undercurrents. I fished this river and the ice fishing until one day I saw the ice break straight across, and a piece of ice went up in the air like this and went under, and it slid under the ice upriver, or the downriver ice, and the upriver ice came in and went boom and slammed shut and trapped that whole sheet of ice under there. So anybody that was on there, luckily there was nobody on there. We had just walked off. Anybody that was on there would have been done for. That was the last time I fished this river. I fished from the bank, don't get me wrong. I fished from the bank, but that was the last time I fished ice fishing on this river. That's too scary for me. We're looking at the Saginaw River. We're near the Ohio River. All right. Doesn't the Ohio River run through, let me think. Oh, I'm trying to think of where I was working, and I thought it was the Ohio River. North Carolina. Was it North Carolina? West Virginia. Huntington. I was working in Huntington, West Virginia. Isn't that the Ohio River that runs right through town there? Isn't there a couple of big rivers that run through down there? Down in Ohio. Swag like Ohio. I'm in Kentucky. It runs through many states. Okay. Incognito, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Mountain Mama. I never met any Mountain Mamas, but I was working on a construction crew once, back when I was a construction worker, and we were working in West Virginia, like right up next to the sun. Was up on one of the mountaintops, and it was a new mall. What we were working on just about every building there. We worked on almost every building in the mall, and a couple of the guys made boyfriend, girlfriend with the workers at the motel, with a couple of the ladies working at the motel, and that's what we would call them. They're Mountain Mamas. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was not like an indoor mall, one of those outdoor malls like with Home Depot and all the shopping, J.C. Penney and all that stuff. Standalone stores in it was on a mountaintop called by Arkadelphia. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It'll come to me sooner or later. If I looked at a map, I could pick it out. But I know it's like a 6-hour drive, because when repairs were needed, I was the guy that got sent for repairs, and they wouldn't let me stay overnight. I would drive 6 hours, work 6 hours, and then drive home 6 hours. Make buku overtime. Hey, Anastasia. Where's the duck? Oh, the ducks are out there. These are geese out here. I'm sure these are geese out in front of us because they're so big. I don't know where there's any ducks. They were in here earlier. And then Toby scared off a bunch of geese. Yeah, they dredge this river for freighters to come through. So it's quite deep it's got a shipping lane in it. You know what I mean? And that's where you want to fish, the edges of the shipping lane. You pick a depth, you can usually narrow it down to exactly what depth they're going through. Do you go birding at all? I love birds. Not really. Not at all. If we see something, we'll take a picture. That's about it. My neighbor's got all kinds of bird planters out, or bird feeders, and I get to see lots of different stuff come. She plants flowers down along my fence line, on my fence setback. So check out, we're getting a new bridge down here in the south end of town. This will be the southernmost bridge once they rebuild it. The funding got cut, now it's back in place. I don't know. My dog won't even let bugs by me. He tries to eat them. I joined my local birding chapter, but I haven't been yet. That's cool. You know, it's always fun to get out and do things. Is he successful? Jess says, I just got an Australian Shepherd puppy. Love my guardian dogs. My youngest, which is my daughter, she's got Australian Shepherds. She's got a bunch of them. And her mama dog, her, what do they call it? Her base dog, her mama dog, is a dog I raised. Come on, Bubba, this way, this way. That one's the moon pie. I think there's a couple pictures in my, if you look through my videos. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. If you look through some videos and shorts early on, you'll see a blue merle, Aussie Shepherd. There's maybe a couple videos, her and Toby running around together. I like the Aussie Shepherds. So the dog that I really enjoyed, the Frisbee dog, the 2 dogs ago, Charlie, he was Aussie Shepherd Border Collie mix, and he was a super high flying Frisbee dog. So that's what I thought I was getting when I went straight Border Collie instead of Australian Shepherd, because Australian Shepherds, they're not as high wired as the Border Collies. So I went Border Collie because I wanted more action. What do you call it? A more active dog. And but I got more of an Aussie Shepherd Border Collie. He's 100% Border Collie, but he's more of an Aussie Shepherd than he is a Border Collie. He wants to chase things down, but he doesn't. He's not a high drive Border Collie. He's just now starting to catch the Frisbee too, pretty good, at 4 years old. He showed no interest in catching that Frisbee for the first 2 years of his life. And last year he started catching it a little bit, chasing it. He's always chased the ball or whatever else you throw, but he doesn't like, I don't know what it was about the Frisbee. He didn't, no interest whatsoever. But anyhow, now he's catching it. He's jumping in the air a little bit, catching it. Charlie jumped this high off the ground, as tall as me, his whole body. My dog Incognito says her dog just passed hers. We don't know what our friend, which way. She would have been 12 this last month. Wow. That's about the age of dogs these days. 12 years old for a mid-size and small breeds. The big giant dogs are only lasting 7-8 years. The dogs used to live longer. I think it's the food. I think it's when all they eat is kibble. I don't think that's good for them. Just getting kibble. There's lots of additives in it. Like when you see potatoes on the label, stay away. Sweet potatoes are good for dogs, but white potatoes or Irish potatoes, not good for dogs. I feed Toby a mix of kibble and regular food. She was a German Shepherd. The heat can impact it as well. She had arthritis. Toby's usual meals right now is some like a third of a cup kibble, and the rest is cooked food. Is boiled chicken, boiled sweet potatoes, boiled eggs, cottage cheese, green beans, carrots, blueberries, whatever I got. But I keep boiled chicken and boiled eggs for him. It's since I added that stuff to his diet, his body's tightened up. His body fat's pretty much gone. He's it helped his physique, and look how luxurious his coat is. He hasn't had a bath since 2 Thursdays ago. He got a bath. Look how nice his coat looks. Don't look at his feet though. He's got dirty feet. That dog looks nearly identical to one I had, all except for the head. The pattern is identical. It was just like seeing her when I walked her. She was a mixed Aussie Shepherd and Iberian Hound. Yeah, Toby's having a good time. We're almost to Starbies. Pup Cup? Toby, Pup Cup. He's got no interest yet. Come on. Toby eats like royalty. Oh, Toby eats better than me most days. Oh, you don't want to see this. You don't want to see this part of dog walking, do you? Toby eats better than me and most people. Let me get this bag out. Time for the blue bag. He was quick with it too. Hold on. Come here. Come here. He's not going to move. He's not going to move because he's seeing another dog. So we'll pick this up in a second. We'll pick it up in a second. Good morning. What kind of dog is that?
This is a border collie. Not a border collie. Golden doodle.
Golden doodle? All right.
It's my daughter's dog.
Oh, very cool. Lucky you get to walk them. Yeah. Lucky you.
Wait till you see the next one coming.
The next one's our dog.
Okay.
He's a nasty little thing.
Is he? I better get this poop cleaned up. Come here. Come here. Toby wants to meet every dog. Have a good morning. Let's see if we can get this cleaned up before the next dog comes through. And there's a trash can at the end for us. There we go. Look, this is Toby's standard operation here when he sees dogs coming. He lays down because he wants to meet the dog. When a dog lays down like this, he's showing the other dog that he's no threat. Good morning. He's showing the other dog that he's no threat and he just wants to meet him. How's your puppy?
7.
7? Cool. Nice dog. Okay, come on, Tobis. Come on, Toby wants to meet every dog. But you can't let your dog rub noses with every dog you come across. Because, why? Because, anybody? Because they might catch something. My mom always told me if you watch dog poop, you'll get pink eye. Did you just watch Toby? I thought we looked away. Too many smelly smells to think about Pup Cup, Dad. Yeah, exactly. Some people's dogs be eating better than me. I was having financial problems. I wish I spoiled her more. Yeah, I was having a conversation a few days ago. I come to the realization that we've got to get our kennel up and running. Morning. We've got to get our kennel up and running before, that means that our female dogs, you know what I mean? Selling pups and all that. Before I retire, otherwise I won't be able to afford to feed no dogs. Once I retire, I'm going to retire poor. I'll be needing to sell puppies to feed the dogs. But hey, that's how it works. It's a business, you know. That's how it works. Come on, Toby. Let's go get a pup cup, buddy. I know this is a bad idea because I can't carry a coffee and a phone and the leash shell at the same time, but we'll get Toby a pup cup. I'll just get a small coffee. How's that? Toby, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's read a couple of these. Let's read a couple comments. Let me back up a little bit. You know, when I'm walking, I'm looking to where I'm going. I'm looking off in the distance to see if there's any rabbits or squirrels or other dogs coming at us, people, whatever. I don't like it when dog experts refuse to give their dogs human food. Well, everybody believes in their own thing, you know what I mean? For the contract I signed, hold on. Whoops, sorry folks. The contract that I signed when I bought Toby said that I had to feed him a specific food. It was a kibble for the first 12 months. I've continued to feed him that, but now it's I mix it 2/3 that kibble with a 1/3 of dried fish kibble. And that dried fish kibble is like $100 for 20 pounds. It's insane. But anyway, he loves it. It's good for him. So while I'm working and can afford it, I'll feed. But anyhow, yeah, by contract I had to give him a certain kibble. So now he gets 2/3 of that kibble and 1/3 of the new kibble that I found him. But that's only 1/3 of his plate. The other 2/3 of his plate is like I said earlier. The first thing he eats is the sweet potatoes. He must really like the sweet potatoes, right? You said you can't carry a phone, hold on to the leash, and carry a coffee. It's not that hard to do, is it? We'll try it, Anna. Anna Florentine, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. Gotta go feed all my farm critters. Have a great day, all. Hey, thanks, Jess. Thanks for coming to visit. Next time we see you, we give you the blue jacket. When we see people for the second time in our chat on the live streams, we hand out the blue jackets, and it helps so you can connect with the other folks in the chat. So next time we see you, we'll have a blue jacket for you. Thanks for coming to visit. I sure appreciate your time. Yeah, he really loves he eats the sweet potato first, and then if there's cottage cheese in there, he'll eat that second. He really likes the cottage cheese too. Trying to think of what he eats last. Usually the fruit or the vegetables he'll eat last. Bananas, he'll lick the sliced bananas, but he won't eat them. Trying to think of what else. Apples, he'll eat the apple, maybe the first bite or two, but he won't if you give him 2 or 3 slices of apple, he won't eat it all. He likes the berries, strawberries, blueberries. Okay, he done saw a little animal, so we're gonna get dragged over here. Are you gonna drag me to get a pup cup? Why not do fishing here one day? Time. I think about it a lot, Anna. I think about it, but it's a time thing. First First of all, you fish. It depends on what you're fishing for. If they're here and if they're in season, if the fishing's open or not. Uh, then it's what time do you catch them? Like the big fish, I usually don't fish for anything smaller than a walleye, just because I went tuna fishing once and I caught monster tuna, and now I can't fish for anything small. It's really hard. I caught a lot of salmon too through the years, through in the Great Lakes here. First salmon I ever caught was a 20-pounder, and I'd never caught one again that big, but I chased them for years and years and years. It gets you hooked on them when you catch a great big one like that. But through here, when the walleye are in, it's good fishing. It's good fish to eat. When the perch are in, it's good fishing and good fish to eat. But when those fish aren't in, it's just like catfish and just garbage fish, stuff you don't want to eat. Bottom feeding fish. You don't want to eat the fish that you don't want to eat the fish that eat the bottom, that suck their food off the bottom, because they're full of contaminants, especially in a river like this. Come on, we're almost there. Whoops. I'm trying to look at the chat, folks. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at keeping up with the chat. Show the squirrel, hello. That's a great name. Where is that? A lot of cars. We're downtown. This is the main bridge here in town. It's called Veterans Bridge. Right there, you know where that is. That's the City Hall. City Hall, Starbucks. City Hall, Starbucks. That's where we're headed. We're gonna go get us a Starbies. Get the puppy a puppy cup. But we're not gonna sit there. We're gonna sit there while he eats his pup cup. And then we'll walk back down to the river, and I'll drink my coffee. We'll find a park bench. How's that? Uh-oh, somebody's saying help. Samir, what's going on? What help do you need, buddy? What kind of help do you need? Maybe we can help you out. Maybe not. If you're looking for money, though, let me tell you, you come to the wrong place. If you're looking for money, you come to the wrong place. I'm out here looking for money. We need to gather up. Right now, our price is $3,800 because we want a girl dog. Right now, there's a girl dog for sale. That's $3,800. So if you're feeling generous, fam, light up that dollar sign. We're looking for $3,800 for a new dog, for girlfriend dog, for Toby Dog. Once he's got his girlfriend, then we make our own show dog puppies, right? But we got to have a show dog girlfriend. Show dog girlfriend costs thousands of dollars. Hold on, Tobes. Come here. Lay down. Come on, lay down. Hold on, fam. I gotta tie Toby Dog up. Whoops. We gotta hook Toby Dog to the chair here so that he don't take off on us. Oops, except it ain't gonna grab. There we go. Stay. Come on back over here. Lay down. We're gonna go inside and grab us a coffee and Toby a pup cup. Stay. Hold on, everybody. I gotta turn the volume off because there's gonna be music. there's music playing inside, so I had to turn the volume off. But we'll come out and give while they're still making our stuff. Back up. We'll give Toby a drink of water. They gotta finish making our coffee, and here you go. We'll give Toby a drink of water while they're getting our stuff together. Krishna Creations, welcome. How's it going, sister? Everything's good on our side. We're out for a long walk today. We're down by the riverside. Maybe we'll see a bridge go up. I got video of a bridge going up that I've got to make. I just got to edit it. I got video of a boat coming through. You guys will be surprised. Was that good, Toby? Was that good? Almost time for pup cup. Come on, sit down. Come on, lay down. Come on, lay down. Let me see. Okay. Somewhere I got a dog treat. There it is. Okay, lay down. I think they're making our stuff next. How's everybody's day so far? This is like one of the busiest spots in town. Lay down. I don't have anything more. Lay down. This is like one of the busiest spots in town. I can't believe they didn't put like a little wall up right here so that you don't see the traffic. But this is the foot of the bridge on the east side, on the eastbound traffic side. This is like the main bridge in town. Great spot for a business. It's always packed. The drive-through, there's always lots and lots of cars. There's our stuff. I'll be right back, fam. I'm gonna leave you with a picture of Toby. I'll be right back. Stay. Pop cup. Here you go. Toby loves his pup cups. Get it all, buddy. There you go. He's so funny. Isn't he funny, folks? Isn't he just the best? Okay. All done. Now comes the balancing act. Can I carry a coffee, a phone, and walk the dog at the same time? To behave, Tobus. You're gonna have to behave. Daddy's hands are full. Come on. Come on. Come on, with me. With me. There we go. We got it under control. We're gonna walk down the river and find us someplace to sit down and drink this coffee, right? Come on, Tobus. He likes to smell the sewers, the drains. What do you call it? Storm drains. You know, they all got different smells, I guess, from whatever goes in them and rots. I can't see the chat right now, fam, because I got the coffee and the phone in the same hand. We'll go find us a bench. Hold on. Hold on. I think the dew should be off the grass by now. So we're gonna go cross country. We're gonna go direct to the bench. Which way? Which way, Tobus? Looks like they're getting ready to build something here. I'm assuming this is city-owned property. Come on. Come. Come. There was hundred thousands of people down here for the fireworks. All lined up down through here. Everybody sitting in the grass. We didn't make it this far, did we, Tobe? But we came down. We stayed about a block away. A block back. We didn't cross the main street there behind us. There's folks fishing. We're going to go look in the shade. Right, Toby? Let's go find a spot in the shade. Oh, there's a dog. Let's go this way. I can't see the chat yet, fam. Come on. Come here, Tobus. I see the bench. I see the bench coming. Come on, Toby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you got to put the drag to this kid and drag him along. Now we're under the bridge. That can't be good. Come on, Bubba. Morning. I saw this boat right here, the Winona, was out a couple of days ago. It had a big crowd on it. I had the windows rolled up, so I don't know if it had music playing or not. But there was a huge crowd on it. Oh, is this our bench, Toby? Next bench. Next bench has got some shade for the daddy. Next bench has got some shade for the daddy. And there's a dog coming to mess it all up. Probably spill my coffee for me. All right, here's our spot, Tobe. Here is our spot. Come here. Closer. Okay. Good morning. Toby, knock it off. Bad boy. Come here, bad boy. Come here, bad boy. Lay down. We'll tie him up so he can't make that jump again. There we go. Stay. Lay down. How's everybody? I'm sorry I missed the chat for that few minutes that we were walking here. But I want to empty my pocket out also. Because even though it's double bagged, you can still smell it. Dog poop's the worst. Come on, lay down. Whew. Good morning. Oh, Brittany. Is that a Brittany? Brittany Spaniel?
Cavalier.
Cavalier. King Charles. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice dog. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel deal. Nice little doggy. Toby dogs. Toby dogs. I like when he crosses his feet like that. They look so cute. Good morning.
Good morning.
He looks so cute when he crosses his legs. There he goes again. You're taking coffee and just coffee. Coffee and it's full of sugar. Just what I need. Salute. Did they give me what did they write on here? Enjoy. They always write something different on here. They always write something different and it's so tasty. I'll show you what I get. This is my drink. Hot caramel macchiato. I usually tell them extra whip in there, or what do you call it, extra foam, because I like it. I like when it's got a real thick foam on top of it, and then you end up with like a half a cup of coffee. So I usually get the next size bigger, and tell them extra foam, and this is how much coffee I end up with, and then I end up with about that much foam in the bigger cup. That's what I like. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You guys get Starbucks where you're at? Do y'all get the Starbucks where you're at? I remember that lady that just walked by. She used to take Taekwondo lessons when my kids were 25 years ago, when my kids were little, taking Taekwondo lessons. She was in the classes too. Some people say hi, some people don't say hi. Isn't that something? Where you live, do people say hi when they're passing you? Come here. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Lay down, little buddy. Good boy. Stay. Where you live, do people say hi when they're passing you? When I'm walking Toby, people normally say hi. But when I'm just a guy walking by myself, people don't normally say hi, I don't think. Everybody loves Toby. Everybody wants to say hi to Toby. Toby dogs. Toby dogs. I got another piece of treat in my pocket, but you gotta lay down. stay. Electric bicycle. Those are pretty cool. That's maybe next year. Before I retire, I will have to buy one of those while I'm still working because they're expensive. Electric bicycle, that'll be great. What's everybody doing this beautiful Sunday? Elevator has guide rail. Is that border collie? Yes, it is. Doggy, 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 doggy. Psh, psh. We're just taking a break. He just had a pup cup about 15 minutes ago. Yes, that's a border collie. Toby Dogs. He's going to be 4 years old the end of September. I got him when he was 4 months old off the AKC Find a Pup website. He's a gorgeous dog. I actually got him on a pet contract, and he blossomed into just the most gorgeous border collie. So I was able to work with the breeder and get his registration changed. So now we do dog shows. Great, how you this morning? We do. He does dog shows now. He's got a bunch of points. He's got 13 1-point wins and 1 2-point win. But he needs 2 3-point or better wins to finish his championship. So he's technically pointed out, is what it's called. But we still go to the shows and we still compete. We got to win sooner or later because you don't only get points when there's. It's the problem is there's not enough border collies at the dog shows that we go to, and but we can get crossover points by winning our breed and beating by placing in the group ring where you're going against the best of all the herding dogs, and then there's the best of breed ring also. He could get lots of points there too. So we're almost. Great dog. Yeah, he's a good dog. How do I pronounce it? Terenicio, where are you watching us from? Hey. Terencio. How do I pronounce it, buddy? Where are you watching us from? We are in Michigan, USA. Like 100 miles north of Detroit. Not like, but for real. 100 miles north of Detroit. Right here in the beautiful USA, baby. Right there it is. The flag on right there is the state of Michigan flag. And that flag, the black flag right there, is the prisoner of war flag. POA, prisoners of war, never forget all the people that never came home from war. That's what that flag is. Prisoners of war, missing in action. And that's usually everywhere. Everywhere you see government property, where you see the American flag flying, you usually see that POWMIA too. Just walking here. Terencio says from Chicago. Am I pronouncing your name right? We're in like 100 miles north of Detroit in Michigan, USA. This is the Saginaw River. Hey, my stick odyssey. Yes, indeed. USA. No place better. Like, I don't even want to go on vacation anywhere. If I go on vacation anywhere, it'll be here in the USA. I don't even want to leave the continent. Well, I'd like to go to Kenya. I take it back. I correct myself. I'd like to go to Kenya to visit friends over there. I got some YT besties over in Kenya, but that's a far stretch. That'd take a leap to get that far. Plus, I hear that it's hard. It's hard on a person's intestines, on the white people's intestines to go to Kenya. The water's bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's not what we're used to. So you'd be strictly bottled water. Everything you eat would have to be washed in bottled water. Everything like rice cooked in bottled water, pasta cooked in bottled water. Titlepro, why are you like this? Oh, I'm so sorry, Helen. I told you that's the only place outside the U.S. I want to go. That's the only place I want to go. I want to go to Kenya. I want to spend a week in Nairobi, and then a week in Tika, and then a week in Mombasa, and then a week just traveling around. We'll sleep on the floor of. We'll have to get Regas to come at the same time. Morning. We'll have to talk to Regas and get him to come at the same time. We'll sleep on the floor of Anastasia's shop. All the good stuff like that. Remember, Anastasia, you told us we could sleep on the floor, and we'll be happy to do it. Happy for a place to stay, and we'll help chop vegetables. We'll even carry. I don't know how much stuff I could carry because these knees are messed up. I'll go for support to the farm and watch you guys carry stuff. I'll walk. I'll hold the dog leash. How's that? It's summertime. It's summertime here. In Kenya, it's wintertime. Yep. Sleeping on the floor. It wouldn't be the first time. I slept on the floor for years, here and there. Here and there when there was too many people. The bed during the day, the bed was all made and it was stacked really high. It was a really tall bed. But when it was bedtime, the mattresses came off that really tall bed and spread around the rooms. You know what I mean? Everybody pulled their mattress off that bed, and then the last one was just a regular height bed. Those were the days, let me tell you. Yeah, so that boat was out partying 2 or 3 days ago. I crossed the bridge here and saw the boat out. Right here, it's called the Princess Winona. That's the name of the park here, Winona Park. There was a big hotel here. I think it was built in the late 1800s, something like that. It burned down in the 70s or 60s. I guess the Princess Winona was the daughter to one of the Indian chiefs here from the area when the white folks came. Helen, you heard everything he eat must be washed with bottled water. Yeah, it'll be an expensive vacation. Hey, even my clothes, I'll have to wash my clothes in bottled water. I might even have to wash me with bottled water. We'll use Perrier. That way we'll get some fizz. We'll get some fizzy action too. Woohoo! Some tickly bubbles. Yeah, I was just reading something. It was a live chat, and I was reading the chat, and they were talking about Mzungus coming to Kenya or going to Nigeria. If you don't get kidnapped, you get stomach flu. They got a bad stomach flu. They got a bad stomach flu coming through right here, right now, through Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. And it's hi. They're tracking it. It's I think they got like 1,500 people sick or something to do with unwashed vegetables. They're thinking they haven't narrowed it down yet. It's one of those. It's a parasite. It's not a virus or a flu bug or anything. It's a parasite. So, arf. I'm enjoying my coffee, Toby. You just chill out for a little bit, little buddy. I don't need no arfs. I don't need no arfs. I'll give you a drink of water. How's that? How's that? We get some water out for you. We don't need no arfs though. You know, border collies don't bark that much. Border collies only bark when they need to bark, when there's a reason, an absolute reason to bark. They don't just bark for no reason. Unless a big truck's coming by. Toby likes to bark at the trash trucks and the recycling truck that comes by every week. Yes, here you can sleep and chop chop. Yes, indeed. Is that a boy or a girl? That's a boy. Toby Dog. Toby Boy. Venom was a parasite too. Venom. What's Venom? Is that a movie or a video game? Yeah, they got something going on right now. People are getting sick. They're thinking it's from unwashed salad greens or something. Unwashed vegetables. Good morning. You will not. I'll eat at KFC while I'm over there. Ha ha ha. KFC's got to have some good food, don't they? I'll eat KFC for every meal. And Taco Bell. I know you guys got Taco Bell over there. I know you got KFC. I'll eat Taco Bell and KFC for every meal. How many cases? I believe there's 1,500. It doesn't sound like a lot, but normally there's only 50 cases or something like that, or 100 cases this time of the year. It's usually a seasonal thing. What? You got to chill out, man. I'm talking to some friends. It's usually a seasonal thing, and this is the season for it, but it's like way out of proportion as far as the cases than normal. Let's get these. Get the glasses on. We're about ready to start walking here. I'm almost done with this coffee. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. They make a good coffee. And you know, it's funny. I know it's a big commercial company and it's big corporate, blah, blah, blah. And hey, chill out. People say this and people say that. But for me, I have never gotten anything better other than my friend Clay. My friend Clay's espresso machine. I've never had anything better than this caramel macchiato at no coffee house nowhere. There's coffee houses here in town, and I've worked all over the country. Everywhere I go, when I go to a mom and pop or a small coffee house, I ask them, can you make me a caramel macchiato like Starbucks? And they always tell me they're going to make me one better than Starbucks. But let me tell you, fam, I have never had a caramel macchiato better than a dang Starbucks caramel macchiato. I used to get these with 4 shots of espresso in them. Oh my goodness, talk about being lit. I used to get the quad grande. Oh man, how yummy. Look at that. We used to get the quad 4 shots in the grande and be wired. Go to work like that. Morning. Oops. Go to work like that and work like a demon. Oh, I got dog poop in my pocket, don't I? Yes, I do. I could smell it. I got dog poop in my pocket. It's like, what's that smell? I could have swore I threw it away. I could have swore I threw that dog poop out, but it was the other bag. It was the other bag. Yeah, no one's ever made me a better caramel macchiato. 4 shots is crazy. Yes, indeed. No, I could drink that and go to sleep, or I could drink that and work all day. The caffeine never bothers me like that. Crashing or staying awake. I mean, it helps me stay awake, but I could just go to sleep too. Almost, Tobe. You want another drink? Here. Gonna finish your water? Are you gonna finish your water? No? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Quad Grande. I thought I was, I would order a triple. I would ask for the triple. And little did I know that they were putting the fourth one because they come out 2 shots at a time out of their machines at Starbucks. So they were just making me the quad all along. And then when I found out, I was like, well, I'll just order the quad. Hold on, Tobe. Hold on, little buddy. Come here one last time. Buddy, where are you going? Good morning. Good morning. Hi. You have been in the Philippines before? No. Have not been to the Philippines. That would be another place we'd visit maybe. Go visit Ideal Eileen. Our friend Ideal Eileen. Why is the mod spamming? Because that's what mods do. We don't have any rules here other than just try not to be ignorant. And you get, next time we see you, D, next time we see you, we give you the mod too. We give you the blue jacket. Talk beyond. We can flip the camera. Peace. Just old grandpa. Just old grandpa trying to get some exercise with his puppy running wild. Oops, did we get all our trash? Did we get all our trash? Yep. Okay, come on. He's ripping ready to go. He had his pup cup, so he's got just a tiny bit of sugar in them. They make their own whipped cream there, whipped topping, whatever you call it, and it's just milk. They make it themselves. It's just milk. Come on, Tobus. Come on, little Bubba. Morning. Good. He's seeing the little rabbits over here. There's a couple little baby rabbits. Oh no, it's birds. Oh, there is a baby rabbit. Come on. Morning. Everybody's so friendly. Not everybody, but most people. Oh no, what are they building here? What are they building here? Oh, they must be redoing the playground. There's some ducks for you. This is the ice skating rink in the wintertime. They make this into an ice skating rink. It used to be the ice skating rink for decades and decades was down at the county market, the big county market, but they robbed us of the market. Yeah, this is the ice skating rink in the wintertime. That's the warming house right there, and they got coffee and hot cocoa, and I believe they rent ice skates also. This would have been a great place to watch the fireworks from, right here from this bench. Next year we come on July 4th, early morning, and we sit right here on this bench. We put a blanket, right? sit here all day. We'll need help. Maybe put a barbecue grill right here, right? Keep people off us. This beautiful area. I can remember being a teenager. Wait, Toby. Wait, Toby. Can you give me a break, Toby? Can you wait a little bit? I remember being a teenager coming down here and listening to bands play after they built the amphitheater place here. One of the funniest things that ever happened to me was we were down here in a crowd of people, and that day I didn't have any clean shorts to put on. I was 17 years old, down here with a girlfriend, and huge crowd, right? Hey, Skadooski. My friend Rick, he didn't see us. He had his earbuds in, but we were here at this friendship shell. Come here, Toby. Watching the music and listening, and a flock of birds flew over, and everybody in the crowd looked up. It was a huge flock of birds, and everybody's probably thinking the same thing. And out of the sky I could see it, like everybody around us could see it, a big blob of white floating down out of the sky, and the wind was taking it this way and that way, and sure enough it came. I'm looking up, watching it come down, and hit me right on the thigh, right above the knee, on my blue jeans, my dark blue jeans. Didn't have nothing to wipe it off with. So there I was with a big white spot, bird poop on my dark blue jeans, in a crowd of people. And everybody's laughing because everybody saw it. Everybody around us, you know. And there I am on a date with a girlfriend. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Those were the days. Come on, Tobus. Now, I haven't seen this boat here. Maybe they're out on the bay. But there's a sailboat that usually parks here. I know they had it for sale. I wonder if they sold it. The big schooner, the Apple Door. I know they had it for sale. They weren't going to do tours, I guess. I don't know. Don't start me lying, but I know it was for sale. What do you see, Tobes? They must have sold it. Even the banner's gone. Oh, they sold it. That sold pretty quick. That sold really quick. I remember reading about it online, and then it was a couple weeks later I saw it. I didn't see it anymore. That's too bad. That was a big draw down here. I wonder why they sold. They had plenty of people. Must have been too expensive to keep the boat up. They do sailing lessons down here too on the river. That's what all this is here. These are there's a sailing school, and these are some of the sailboats. Sanjay to chat, so many emojis. Oh yeah, Sanjay, you know what? If you chat so many emojis like that, it makes it hard for me to keep up with the chat, because then I got to scroll way back. D says, I'm good, brother. Spamming is pretty bothersome when people are genuinely trying to chat. Have a great day. Be blessed. Hey, thanks for coming to see us, D. Like I said, next time we see you in the chat, we hand out them blue jackets, so you can come on and connect. We like everybody in the chat to connect to everybody else. We don't do a specific how do you say it, like a connect channel, but we hand out the jackets so everybody can connect. In fact, let's pin D. Let's pin D. D, are you a content creator? Let's see, pin message, there it is. Are you a content creator? So these bigger boats here are part of the sailing school too. And these little guys. This is a little, I learned to sail on a little boat like that. Not the same shape, but a little boat that size when I was just a little kid. I don't know what they got going on here today, but there's lots of people down here. I am just on here, my brother. Oh, you're so appreciated, Sanjay. These are people's boats. Some of them are. From here that way, those are people's boats. But these here belong to the sailing school. These are the school's boats right here. You learn to sail. You start off on a little guy like that, and then you move up to the next big guy over there, and then you go to one of these, huh? My dog lady, my mentor, she, her youngest kid participates in this sailing school. I guess he does pretty good. Please clean up after your bedroll. Please clean up after your puppy. This used to be a hardware store, and it used to be 2 floors shorter. It was a hardware store and warehouse for all worldwide. They sold stuff worldwide. I don't know if they still do. I don't know if if they're still in business, but they closed this worldwide headquarters, and it got turned into condos. They added 2 floors to the building. It was a beautiful big building before, and then they added the 2 floors to it, and it's huge. I'd love to live there. Up on the top floor in this corner here, so I can see the river. There's a lot of nice condo places to live here in town. I imagine they're all ungodly expensive. You probably couldn't get into them for less than $250. Come on. This is art gallery. Oh, look at the chicken. Look at the rooster. There's dinner, Anastasia. A nice sized rooster. Din din. And there's one of my favorite fish to chase. The trout. Bang. Come on, let's go say hi. Let's go stop and say hi to Brad and Sherry, I believe her name is. I'm terrible with remembering stuff. With me. Espresso Express, come get your coffee. Good morning. Yep, we're out. We do a live stream on YouTube in the mornings. Walking the dog through the neighborhoods. So today we're swinging by Espresso Express, coffee house. Get your beans. They used to ship me beans when I was working down in New Mexico. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, y'all take it easy. Let's keep moving, Tobes. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, they used to ship me beans, coffee beans. They got a wonderful house blend that's to die for. If you drink straight coffee, they make a blend. They've got a blend that, oh, it's unreal. It's so good. Come on. And wherever I traveled, I used to travel for work a lot. I traveled for years and years at a time. And I always kept coffee maker with me, a coffee grinder. And these guys would ship me beans wherever I was working. And they'd ship me a pound or 2 of beans. And I'd use them up and ask for more. Those were the days. They kept me grounded. That was the thing. That was my lifeline back home, was their coffee. Isn't that crazy? And it was crazy expensive too. I'm trying to think, it was like $17 a pound, $15 a pound, something like that. Yeah, something insane. Insane amount of money. But for a pound of coffee, But it was so good. Now, I was saying earlier about nobody could make that Starbucks caramel macchiato. They can't either. But their house coffee is so good. It's in a world all by itself. These are we're walking by antique stores. One of these days we'll walk through here. One of these days we'll walk through the antique store real slow. We'll come right when they open. You can't see nothing but me, a reflection. We'll come right when they open and do a 2-hour live stream walking through. Wouldn't that be fun? We've got these huge antique stores downtown here in our city. People actually come just to come to these antique stores. The right spot. Oh, I remember that place. I remember that was across the street. That was just a block away. The right spot. I remember when. State lunch. That was around the corner. I remember all that. What you mean so good? Hello, everyone from Key West, Florida. Hey, Key West. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Amy. Thank you for your marriage, says Anastasia. Wait a minute. That's what translator said. Anna, I got the translators on. It said, thank you for your marriage. Wait a minute. How do I turn this translator off? I can't remember. I got to turn that off. We might read something we don't need to see. The translator. Yo, congrats, says Sanjay. Key West is cool. Key West is very cool. I've been there a couple of times. One time I was there, I was working. And then another time I was on vacation. And had a great time. Even when I was there working, I had a great time. We stayed, on the vacation time, we stayed on Conch Key and spent our days on Marathon Key. Come on, little buddy. Come on. We spent our days on Marathon Key, and we ate nothing but fresh fish, fresh seafood, everything you could think of right out of there. All those boats in the fish markets there on Marathon. We would get fresh stuff every day. Go down to the grocery store for the big ass steaks. What's the name of that big grocery stores down there? Publix? Is that what it is? Publix Market? I'm thinking that's what it was. I got some great big steaks there. We rented a place. It was like a condo. Well, that's what it was. A weekly rental. And had use of the kayaks and bicycles, and it was such a great time. The sunsets were just awesome. Florida's a great place down in the Keys. Hi, said a name. This translator. Oh, I said a name. This translator is a mess. Yeah, a translator. Look, if you guys know my channel, you'll know this place, right? we used this fountain for probably 20 different live streams, overnight live streams, the ASMR, just from different angles, different views. You know what I mean? You zoom in here, you zoom in there, you zoom in there. Now you got 4 different shots, right? Yeah, we did that all over this. Uh-oh. Toby's doing his thing. You know what that means, fam? Bam! That means blue bag time. And he's wandering. Border collies wander all over the place when they're going to the bathroom. It's crazy. Sometimes I make them stay in one spot. Uh, uh, this way, this way. Come here, little buddy. Okay, let's go see the river. Has everybody had a chance to go to the pin? Go check out D. Is D a content creator? This year we're gonna go down there on those rocks and set up a tripod and get a picture of the fountain from down there looking upward, and we'll use that one for our overnight live streams. Isn't that cool? Looking into the sun. So this is one of the bridges everybody's boycotting because they're charging $5 to cross it. You see, there's no cars on there. Brand new bridge, there's no cars on it. Everybody's on that bridge over there. That's the free bridge. What are you thinking, Tobes? What are you thinking, little buddy? Those are all condos also. That big building, that was a boat warehouse. I don't know if they built boats there too or not, but I know it was a big warehouse where they stored boats. And now that's condos also. All the stuff along the river's turned into condos, or has already turned to condos. Even all like brand new built construction along the river here. All condominiums. Where do you turn off the translator, Anna? Do I gotta go back? Let me see. Oh, there it is. Bottom left, the tools, or is that what it is? The little wheel, the little cog wheel. I touched that and it took me over there to turn it off. That marina there, they dug out probably 30 years ago, 25 years ago. They dug that right out. That's a city-owned marina there, I believe. There's a lot of small fish there. You know, when they dig out one of these marinas, lots of fish are in there for the first few years when they come in to spawn, because there's all that fresh dirt to pick bugs out of. When the stone dock moved upriver to near the mouth of the river, and they dug a new channel for that. Oh my, the new slip for the boats to come in and get loaded up. I never saw so many yellow belly perch caught in my life. The first year that the hole was there, and people had piles of perch next to them, like knee high. Oh, look at the gucks, males and female, two males and no, one male, two females. Come here, Tobus. Look at the gucks. Exactly how it should be. One male, two females. Right? Right? Up to 4 if you can afford them. Up to 4 if you can afford them. We got to walk into the sun for a little bit here. What do y'all think of this park? This is a nice little pocket park, huh? Now this is the 3rd Street. There was a bridge here that was built in the 1800s that went across right here. And this was the foot of the bridge, and it went straight across to where that white building, the white restaurant is on the left. That one right there. That was the foot of it right there on the west side of the river. And there was also a train bridge right here. I believe there was nope, the train bridge is further over. You can see that through those trees. You can see the trestle train bridge. But in 1976, I believe it was, at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in a July, I believe it was in July. Might have been 1977. The bridge just collapsed. It was an old trestle bridge, like that train bridge down in the background of this newer bridge over here. I'll show you. And it turned sideways to let the boats come through. You see the blue bridge? On the other side of the blue bridge, you can see the train bridge. It's got the trestle bridge. All that iron turns going in different directions. That's what was here, and it turned sideways. Maybe we'll walk that far. We'll walk down that way. And it was right here, and it turned sideways to let the ships through. And one night, it just dropped. It was the summer I was going into 6th grade. So whatever year that was, the bridge fell in. It might say here. I don't know. Let's see what this says. Come here, Bubba. The 3rd Street Bridge was built in 1865. It was rebuilt in 1889, 1919, 1925, and 1958. And it fell in June 18, 1976. The summer before 6th grade. I had just left. I left to go visit my dad in Louisiana about 2 weeks before that. Maybe a week before that. Because I went to summer camp first. And then I went to Louisiana, and that's when everybody was sending me, friends and relatives were sending me mail, pictures, newspaper clippings of the bridge collapse. Isn't that crazy? How do you know a male and female? A male and female what? Dog? Oh, the ducks. The male ducks are colorful. They got that green band around their necks. Let's get on the other side, Toby, so you can walk in the shade. They got all the color, the plumage, the pretty color, where the girl ducks are the ones that are the plain ones. They don't have the ring neck. They don't have the green and all the pretty flowers. Hence the makeup. Same thing in the humans. Same thing with humans. You see the women put on all that makeup? And the men don't need to because we're just beautiful, all natural. This town is full of bars. We're passing one. I haven't been into any of these bars in decades. That's one I've definitely never been in. This town is full of nightlife. That's one thing it's got, is the bar owners and the restaurant owners are making money. Because like every night of the week, the bars and the restaurants are full of people. Full of the people. Here's more condos going up. Condos everywhere. I wonder where all these people are that can afford these condos. Come here, Bubba. It's all retirement age people, I'm thinking. Toby loves fence lines. Whoop. I like the old town. I'm going to look for this name. Hold on, Toby. I'm trying to read a name. Tennessee Blacksmith. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. It's hard to see the chat. The sun is really like frying out the screen. You know what I mean? Where you can't see nothing. Even though we're looking into the sun. Toby loves him some fence lines, let me tell you. patrol dog, even though he's a herding dog. Hey, you know better. You know better. There's some days that he'll walk on the other side of a pole. I know it's on purpose because he'll do it the whole walk. For the whole walk, he'll walk on the other side of stuff. And I know he's doing it on purpose. Come on. On those days, I have to figure out what it is I did to him to make him mad like that. He's such a great dog. So we're like a mile and a half, mile and a quarter from home. But the route we took, we're probably at least a mile and a half we've walked from the route we took. But as the crow flies, this is one of the bridges that's getting boycotted. Come on. Look, he heard me talking about splitting the poles, so now he's going to split the poles. What are you doing, Tobes? This is one of the bridges that's getting boycotted because of the toll bridges. Our city, our politicians, I don't even want to get into it. But we've got the two city-owned bridges in town are now toll bridges. They got leased to a toll bridge company for 99 years, and the toll bridge company completely rebuilt them. So they got to get their money back. But nobody's driving over them, very few. And I'm suspecting, I would guess that the only people driving over it are the people that are driving over it for free, which is city residents. We get to drive over it till 2028 for free. And then in 2028, we got to start paying tolls. But they're crazy. They're crazy. Our politicians are so, they don't think. They give everything away to the employees. The employees and the retirees, they don't have no problems. But the city, the people paying the taxes, we got the problems. Everything's, what do you call it? It's a honey hole. It's a honey hole for the workers, but for the people, we get the short end. I'm going to stop and read the chat here in a second. We'll stop and try to get caught up here, Tobes. Find a good spot right here. Right here in the shade. Well, over here in the shade. I got to let my boy climb a tree, right? Oh, let's see. Anastasia. Men are naturally beautiful? Question mark. That what you mean? In us, we need to add makeup? Ha ha ha. Is that what I said? May ask where you're at. I'm in Tennessee. We're in Michigan, like 100 miles north of Detroit. We're about 100 miles as the crow flies north of Detroit. Anastasia says, so for us who don't do makeup, we're not beautiful. Oh, there's some women that have natural beauty. Yeah, there's some women with the natural beauty. Every woman's beautiful. I don't know why they keep putting the makeup on. You're good, I understand, says Tennessee Blacksmith. And I love your border collie. I love him too. I love him too. I think I'm even gonna love him more maybe in a couple years when he gets a couple years older and starts listening more, and we can compete in the rally, the obedience trials and the rally trials. Right now, if we went in the rally ring or the obedience ring, we'd be disqualified before we even started. He knows sit, stay, turn, sit, wait, come, go. He knows all that. Sit, stay, go and lay down and all that. But he won't do it when you tell him to do it. He knows it. But whether he wants to do it at that time or not. Anyway, so the bridge that fell down was one of those, like, if you look underneath this cement bridge here, the new bridge, you'll see a railroad bridge, and it's a trestle bridge. That was the kind of bridge that fell. And the trestle bridge, it turned sideways like that. Railroad bridge is turned sideways right now. and that's what fell into the water. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. I think there was somebody on the bridge, but they were, oh, they didn't get they didn't get dropped into the water or nothing. We gotta walk past the. Oh, I wonder why this is chained off. Is this falling into the river or something? I used to ice fish around the corner here, like half mile around the corner. Oh, I see it's collapsing. Look at that. I used to ice fish about a half mile around the corner there. We'd park on the other side of the bridge there back in the day and walk underneath the railroad bridge. I always hugged the edge after I saw the ice go under. I always stayed close to the side. But I walk about a half a mile through the snow, and I had a secret spot for the walleye. One morning I caught like 27 walleye one morning. It was insane. I got a secret spot back there. I wonder if there's still a spot where the fish congregate. Well, that's the river, folks. Now we're gonna walk through some old neighborhoods on our way home. We have been out for 2.5 hours. We were walking about 25 minutes before we started live streaming. And then we've been at it ever since. We took a super long walk 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? If you look through my videos, my live streams, it says Forever Dog Walk on it. I think it says Forever Dog Walk or Super Long Dog Walk. We walked here. In fact, we walked up here and we went across the river here. We crossed the river and we walked on the other side. The river walk on the other side. There's a park that goes for 1.5 miles down the river. And we crossed at that next bridge over, that bridge that we just saw where all the cars were. We came back across on that bridge. Now, 2 dogs ago, we would cross at the next bridge out of town, the northernmost bridge in town, and we'd walk all the way through neighborhoods on the west side on the rail trail. Then we'd catch the river walk and walk all the way to the south end of town and catch that bridge where the cranes were. That's under construction. And we'd catch that and then go south to the rail trail, catch that and walk that home. Walk that till we got to our street and then go home. And that was the 8.5 hour. I'm sorry, 8.5 miles. That was our 8.5 mile run. That was Charlie Dog. Charlie Boy. Not Charlie Dog. That was Charlie Boy. Awesome dog. He's Aussie Shepherd Border Collie mix. Let's see what Toby Dog does. Are we going to cross the bridge, buddy? I don't think so either. Sun's up. Yeah, we left the house a little early today just because we wanted to get time in before it got warm. Toby's been pooping out on me lately. Halfway through the walk, he wants to sit down. Right now, I'm just looking for the shadiest way to get to where we're going, where the shade's at. Look, Wamoyo! Look at the beauties. Look at the beauties, Wamoyo. Look at that. Look at that. Here comes another one. Hey, Share Bear, welcome. Come on, Tobus. We're setting a bad example, not crossing at the corner. But I think we got this today. Hold on, Toby. Come on. Whew, made it to the shade. We'll walk him in the shade as much as we can. There was a movie theater up here on the corner See where this crane is right here? There was a movie theater right there called, oh geez, I can't remember. Oh, how silly of me. I saw so many movies, first run movies in the 70s there. This was where we came to see the PG movies. They'd let us in even though we weren't PG aged. And the next movie theater downtown, that's where we went to see the G movies. And then on the other side of town, on the west side of town, is where we went to see the Disney movies like Herbie the Love Bug and things like that. Well, we saw Disney movies here too. On the next one north of here. I'm sorry, the next one south of here. Next theater. We saw Disney movies there. I remember seeing the Swiss Family Robinson, Lassie Come Home. Uh-oh, I'm getting dragged. What's in there? Toby hasn't run into a skunk yet. I'm hoping we never do. Because I know him. He will chase after it not knowing what it is. Okay, hold on, little buddy. Let's take advantage of the shade to look at what's going on, Share Bear. Hey, Miss Daisy May. Welcome. We're out for a walk downtown. We just left the riverside. Now we're going to walk through some neighborhoods to head our way home. We've been out for a couple hours already. A little over. Well, almost, let's see. The clock says an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes. But like I said, we got a half hour on top of that almost. He wants to sit because his back in the hot sun. Same with my dog. Feel a black dog's back is full. Oh yeah, they get hot. I know my boy. That's why we're catching all these shady spots. As soon as we get back, let's see, 1, 2, 3 blocks, we'll be in the neighborhoods and we'll be in the shade. But we got to get there. I don't know if you all have heard me tell the story of our county farmers market. The politicians found a sneaky way around the donation deed. It was donated like 100 years ago for the use of the county residents for a farmers market. It was a beautiful spot with a little restaurant and everything. Lots of history. I went there whenever I was in town, like every weekend, because there was always flea markets on top of the farmers' sales. But they took it. They figured out a way to snatch it, and you know how government is. They can't leave you. They can't leave what the taxpayers want. They got to take it, and so they took the land, and they're going to build a government subsidized housing, of course. So we lost our farmers market, and then we got to pay for the people to live there. But anyhow, this is what the spot that they've designated as the new farmers market. Look at this place. The old farmers market had a big canopy that was probably 150 feet long, easy, 200 feet long, 100 feet wide. It was a nice place with a restaurant and everything. And look at this place. This is where they want us, where the farmers going to park their big trucks at. There's no room for nothing here. But this is how the government makes things better, right? That's a really sore subject with me, because since I was a little guy, I've enjoyed that farmers market. Let's stop for a second, Tobes. Yeah, hey, Miss Daisy. Yeah, we're headed towards the house now. But we got a mile and a half to go. We'll stop when we get to the next park and rest again, and give Tobe some water. He's already drank 1 bottle of water. There's a nice shamba. There's a nice little shamba. He's already drank 1 bottle of water and had his pup cup. Pup cup? Breakfast? That's the only word Toby knows. That's the only word Toby admits to knowing. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Give me a break. Wait. Ooh. That would have hurt somebody. That would hurt somebody. We'll throw it. We'll throw it down there. Wow, town is dead today. Look at that. There's no traffic. That's the county building, the big building on the right in the distance. That's the county government building. I almost had a job there. I tried to get a job there. But when I wasn't trying, I got offered a job. But it was a political appointment job. And with those jobs, you don't have no stability. So I didn't take it. And I should have. But I needed stability back then. And I was no politician. I would have had to play with the politicians. Let's see. J-Pole, that's not a good place. The government is BS and yeah, exactly. Exactly what he said. She said, we don't know yet. New friends. There's a lot of dogs that get walked right here. This is a senior citizen high rise. And there's all kinds of dogs get walked here, so I imagine it's gonna be tough to get Toby off of this sidewalk. He's gonna stop and smell everything. And we're walking into the wind too. So he's getting hit with everything. I just let him do his thing. If he wants to mark 100 times while we're walking, I don't care. He's a boy. He's what do you call it? An intact boy, and it's natural drive to do that. So if you don't let them do their natural drive stuff, then it'll come out in other ways and probably something you won't want, like chewing the furniture or biting people, nipping at people's heels, things like that. Yeah, that's not the kind of behavior you want. So you got to let them do their natural stuff. That's the way I feel about it. I'm no behaviorist, animal behaviorist. That's just an opinion. That's all I got is opinions, just like everybody else. Little Tobus. This is what we buy next. This is the vehicle we buy next, is one of those right there. Like a 2013 Yukon. We got to have something big enough to haul for dog shows. I was thinking about a minivan. My old truck has about had it. I've been bragging on my truck for last couple of years. 325,000 miles on my Ford Explorer. Yeah, believe it. But it's starting to fail fast. So I think we're going to go to a Chev next. We may be done with Fords. I bought a Ford transmission maybe 6 years ago, right off the shelf. Had the dealer install it and everything. And that sucker failed before 60,000 miles. And Ford, they wouldn't honor the warranty. They wouldn't even look at it because there was no dash light on. But it was messing up when you drove it, you know. So I don't think I'll buy another Ford. I've been buying Fords ever since time began. Dad bought Fords, Mom bought Fords. The first car I learned to drive in was a Ford LTD. I believe it was a 72, big canary yellow with the black vinyl top, and it had those seats in it that were like grandma's old couch, that silky velvety, not velvet, that silky feeling, nylon-y feeling upholstery. Hold on, Tobe. Let's get some shade. Come here. Come here. I find nails and screws and I drop them in the next sewer I come. Yeah. I try to pick them up like that too. I feel the farmer's market never happens. It's picked just to appease the people is all. You know, half of the people at the farmer's market, they're buying bulk containers of melons or tomatoes or whatever, and they're just bringing them down there and selling them. They're passing them off as that they grew them, most of them haven't grown them. But when you know the farmers, I can remember for years and years, I'd go on the farmers market was usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays was the day. Plus, they could set up on the weekends with the on Friday, Saturday, Sunday it was flea market. But some farmers still come down, you know. But I can remember going for years back to the farmers market because it was just a few blocks from the house. I can remember for years going and buying from people that I went to high school with, farmer kids that I went to high school with. There they are, years later with their kids helping them sell with their big family farm trucks with the names on the side of them, you know, things like that, box trucks. So you know who you were buying from. Now, the last couple decades, I've been going to, out the highway here outside of town. There's a big farmer's market. It's a single farmer, roadside market, roadside stand. And he's got the best of everything. His farmland is right along the Saginaw Bay, right? And it's super, super fertile ground. And the most beautiful melons, musk melons, the green inside melons, cantaloupes, watermelons, all that. They grow so many different things. Hey, Sonal's Nature. Hold on a second. Let me get you this. We know you. Let me get you this blue jacket. There you go. Dropping a quick like. I sure appreciate you coming by. Thanks. No good luck with 2,000 and up Fords. They all get big problems. I bet the farmer's market. Oh, yeah. That one will be good for carrying your thighs for dog shows. Your thighs? What? Yeah, we're doing good, Sonal. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Welcome. We're out on our Saturday morning dog walk. We don't normally make a live stream on Saturdays and Sundays, but today we're doing it. Now, back in the 80s here, I lived here at this housing project here, government subsidized housing. We grew up very poor. Like one pair of shoes and they were torn. Poor. But these basketball courts have been here since I was a kid. I'm thinking this place was built around 1981, 82. They built this housing project and these courts. But I played basketball down here all through the 80s and 90s. I'd come down and play. But this is all new stuff here. It was back then. It was the old courts with the chain, with the chain link nets and all that. They were just the old basketball courts. These are cool. This is all brand new stuff. Look at that. Pretty nice looking, isn't it? And they also over there they've got is that little soccer courts or lacrosse courts, something like that. With covered canopies and everything. Look at that. That's neat. This is the north end of town. This used to be, before this was park and all that, this used to be a really, really bad end of town. This is the first ward. This was where all the vices and bad stuff went on. Down in the first ward. They wiped all them houses out. They took all them streets out and they built this huge housing project, the subsidized housing. They made the parks and cleaned it all up. Now this subsidized housing project gets the most calls of any area in the city, the most police calls. So it didn't move very far. The crime didn't move out of the ward. It just changed houses. Yes. Now that's an old church there too. I don't know the name of it. St. Boniface? No. I can't remember. It's closed up. They had their own school there, K through 12 and all that. All the Catholic schools did here. They had their own. That's the school building there. I don't know who uses them now for what. That school building there. There's a nice gymnasium in there. My kids used to go there for basketball practice. way back in the day. We got to decide which way we're going. What do you think, Toby? You know what I've noticed? That dogs like to, they mark a lot on these down tree branches. The stuff that's not permanent. I know they mark on permanent stuff, like telephone poles and trees. But I noticed that Toby marks a lot on down tree branches. Holy cow, we're at 16% power. We started off with 100. So now we know we can live stream for close to 3 hours. Hey, we'll be ending this live stream before we get home, Toby. Our battery's not going to last. This is the first time I looked at it. Good thing I looked at it. Otherwise, we'd be ending like we used to. It's so funny. Yoga with Goga. He used us as the example of our live stream. You never know what's going to happen. Our live streams end just without any warning because we run out of power or we lose. Used to be. We'd run out of power or we'd lose our Wi-Fi or whatever, lose our connection. And we'd be talking and walking 1 minute, gone the next. Come on, Tobus. He's got to smell one more tree. Hey, here's a guy picking up some scrap metal. I scrapped out, I just mentioned that I changed out a room air conditioner and I put the old one, the big old one, out in the driveway because you can't just throw away an air conditioner here. They won't pick it up. The trash man doesn't pick it up because it's got to be certified that the Freon was taken out of it by a certified technician. And it's got to get a tag and from the technician, and then you got to get a tag from the city, blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, I stuck it in on the driveway up next to the garage so I could start the process, figure out what I got to do, and get it going so I could throw it away. And I'll be danged, 2 days later it wasn't gone. Two days later that 2 days later that air conditioner was gone. I was so happy. I'm like, somebody just saved me all that problem of going through those steps to get rid of it. They just came and took it. I've always said whatever's not nailed down in my neighborhood gets stolen. Sure enough, I didn't nail down that junk air conditioner, so it got taken. And I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. I was happy to see that gone. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day in this park here. Look at that. I like shady parks because I don't like to be in the sun anymore. I spend too much time in the sun. Toby dogs, let's stop and get you a drink of water. Here's the old come here. The old bag I'm carrying. Come here. It's an old army surplus bag from somewhere, I don't know where, Germany or Sweden or something. It's all messed up. I've had this for 30, 40 years. Old bag. I use it for, I'm just starting to use it for dog purposes. I use it for something else. Come on, get your drink, buddy. Get your drink. So you're not thirsty? Hey, look what I got. I don't dare throw the ball. It's too warm for that already. We'll wait. Give him a couple minutes. Maybe he'll drink some of this water while we're taking a break here. Should have took a break over by the bathrooms, though. Haha. We've been gone so long, and I drank all that espresso and caffeine Bathroom's way over there. Hey, Stella, welcome, welcome. How are you today? And Paul Watson. Hello, hello. Yep, we're out walking. We're out walking Toby dogs. Toby dogs. Say hi. You gonna get a drink? Are you gonna get a drink? Did I pour that water for nothing? You stuck your tongue on it, so I can't drink it. I'm not gonna drink it. I suppose I could. Look at that hair, isn't it shiny? He's got super luxurious hair. It's really soft. It's super soft, and he's a double coated dog, so he's got undercoat too. You see it mostly back here. How thick it is back here. But he doesn't get into any mats or nothing. No mats, no tangles. I like this. Is cool here. His leg feathers. He doesn't get any mats or tangles. He gets lots of brushing though. Brushing and combing. Hey Spartacus, welcome, welcome. And Satan, welcome, welcome. Bathroom, that's my house, bro. The porta-john, the green porta-john, or the brown one? Yeah, we should have walked that way, Toby. I hope we make it home. Look, that's the way I feel too. I love my town. You never see anybody out here playing or barbecuing though. I see people walking around this park sometimes. We're a mile and a half from home, mile and a quarter. It's not someplace I drive by every day, but the few times I do drive by it, I don't never see anybody out here. I see people hanging out by the ball courts or in the pavilion over there. Okay, bub, you're not gonna drink this? You're not gonna drink this here? All right. We spill it out. You ready, little buddy? Let's make our move. Let's walk through the grass so we can be in the shade. He's just intent on going over here to see what this is. It's nothing, Tobe. I hope this phone not go off. We go home together. Yes. Great name. Toby Dog. Tobysaurus, I call him. That's his dinosaur name. Tobysaurus. Green, the brown is leasing. If you need a place to stay, we could be neighbors. That's funny. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It wouldn't be a bad place to live. I'd take the upstairs. I wouldn't take the basement apartment. I wouldn't take the basement apartment. I'd take the upstairs. That's so funny. Well, back when I was a construction worker, that's all we had most of the time. You know what I mean? Because the clients, the places that you're working, it was commercial, industrial, and it was buildings. You know what I mean? It's not like you're on somebody's house. Rarely you're on somebody's house. So it was always porta-johns, porta potties. In the middle of winter or 100 degrees out, you're in the porta potty. You know what I mean? And if you had enemies or people were laughing at you all the time, they would do stuff to you when you're in the porta potty. They'd like tie a rope around it or an extension cord around the porta potty so you can't open the door, or they back the truck up to it so you can't open the door. I saw where they picked up the porta potty with a fork truck and put it up in the air so they couldn't get out. And I also saw the porta potty get tipped over. That's something. That's something when you're sitting in the porta potty and somebody comes and starts rocking it on you, and they're half tipping it over, and it's the water sloshing around. The smell in there is horrible. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. All that fun. I can remember one time we were at a job site and there was no water in the porta potty, and everybody just used it anyway. And the porta potty company came and they were mad. They were mad because because we used the porta potty without any porta potty juice in it. But that's their fault. That's their fault. Bringing it without full of water. We used to do things like this when I was a construction guy. I worked on roofing like this. Big buildings, flat roofs. That's their own fault. Yeah, but we got yelled at for it. You should have known better. There was no liquid in there. Well, there was when we were using it. That's so funny. Those were the days. There goes a squirrel. Toby didn't even. Oh, now he sees it now. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. It's all I can do to hold on to him. Somebody's feeding him over here. Oh, look at the little kitty. Look at the little kitty. Meow. Meow. The hawk's coming for the kitty. The hawk's coming from the kitty. Toby. The kitty. Toby, come here. Dang it. He's a handful. The little kitty wants to come make friends. Meow. 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 You know our kitty needs a friend. Meow. Meow. Gruff. 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 I wonder whose kitty that is. Gruff. Look, the crows are looking at it. The crows are coming for the cat. Ah! 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 We'll get rid of them crows. Poor little kitty. Poor little kitty. I can't walk because Toby's laying on the ground. Meow. Meow. Poor little kitty. I wonder whose kitty that is. Meow. He's looking for a friend. Look, it's the cutest kitty. Oh, and does it got five fingers on the right paw? Is that the baby? That's a baby, Toby. That's a baby kitty. Let's go. Let's go. Tommy Kitty could use a friend. But we want a kitty that's already been to the vet, right? Right, Toby Dog? We want a kitty that's already been to the vet. That has a vet record. Uh-oh, the cat's following us now. We want a kitty that's got a vet record. Tommy Kitty. That way you know what you're getting, basically. My friend Jeff, my Taco Tuesday buddy, he's got 2 cats that they sell for thousands of dollars each. I'm not bullshitting you one bit. Pardon my French. You know, I don't normally cuss on this channel. I'll have to remember to take that out. Anyhow, he's got cats that go for thousands of dollars. There's some kind of special cat. I don't know what it is. But he bought them from the ladies first. The lady he bought them from, their brother and sister, and they're neutered. They had to be neutered. Part of the contract. That's what they do here in USA. Is you pay one price if you can't have kittens with them or puppies with them, and you pay a different price if you can have puppies with them, usually double or more. It's usually double or more if they let you have puppies or kittens with them. I don't know why people want to promote, like with the AKC, we promote purebred dogs, and but the breeders, they don't want you to, if you buy one of their puppies, they don't want you to make puppies with their dogs, because they want to keep their bloodlines to themselves. You know what I mean? Which, dang, if you're trying to promote and preserve preserve the stuff, you'd think you'd want more. Anyhow, hey, Titlepro and Toby Dog, Naturelands Connect, welcome, welcome. Hey, Tandra. Hold on, Tobis. Uh-oh, review message. Honey, call down Pussycat. Yeah, we did. He come to us. I'm not going to say I'm Dr. Doolittle or nothing, but I can call the animals. I can usually talk to them pretty good. I can call that cat or the dog over. Who wants to play chess? Check that out. Can you see that, fam? Look at Simba. Pretty cool, huh? Somebody's got a fun backyard. Siamese or Maine Coon are the only ones I know. I've got a short, or no, it was a live stream where the cat was running on a cat wheel. I believe I got a short of his cat. They got like leopard prints on them. Leopard print fur. Come on, no, we're going this way, Bubba. If we can get across. There we go. Big mansions. Big mansions. Now we're in the 1800s part of town. 1860s, 1850s, 1870s. All these houses are from that era. They used to be painted super colorful back in the day. Like if you look at this place right here across the street, let's zoom in on the columns. See, the columns are all different colors. It used to be these houses before they were sided and stuff. They had all kinds of fancy woodwork and stuff like that all over them. Painted all different colors. That's how they did things back in the 1800s here. There's lots of these big houses. There was a lot of money back here. Timber, lumber, and shipbuilding. What time is it? 9:50. Holy cow, Toby. We left the house at 6:30. We've been out over 3 hours, Tobe. You're going to be one tired dog. Hold on. Wait. Man, I got to get to the bathroom. I spent a lot of years like 2 blocks over. We lived in an apartment. There's 2 apartment buildings 2 blocks over from here. That when I was a little kid, a poor little kid with no shoes on his feet, wearing the same clothes every day. When I was a poor little kid like that, we lived there. That's the street right there, East-West Street. That when we moved from one apartment to another, we moved from an apartment 2 blocks that way to an apartment a mile that way. And we didn't have no way to move the stuff. Somebody came with a pickup truck and they spent a couple hours moving like the couch and some big things. The mattresses, they only made a couple trips because that's all they could do for us, which was great. We were grateful, you know. But the rest of the stuff, me being the boy, the only boy there, I carried it. I carried it from the old apartment to the new apartment on my back, on my shoulder, carried it by hands, you know. And it was funny. I made trip after trip, back and forth. And people would ask me, "You're moving, right?" People sitting on their porches, they would talk to me because they saw me back and forth. Those were the days. I remember that stuff like yesterday. Can you mod me, please? Please, please. And I'm sorry for spamming. Yolanda Velasquez. We know Yolanda. Let's get you. Now, don't, you don't need to be timing anybody out. We make mods for, we make mods so that you can connect with other people easier. How's that? Rebel Bama boy, what's happening, friend? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh, there's another review. What's that say? No Zoom back. There was a girl undressing, bro. Ah, right. Right, that'd be hilarious. I'll have to rewatch. I'll have to rewatch. That's funny. Yeah, second time we see y'all, we give you the mod, and I know we've seen Yolanda. I know we've seen Yolanda. Toby's taking a little break. That's funny. He's not thirsty. He's just tired. He didn't drink none of that water that I poured him. Okay, let's go. We're almost home. Come on. Come on. We're almost home. We're normally walking on the other side of the street, but we're trying to catch as much shade as we can. So we're walking on this side. Yeah, these are 1880s, 1890s, down through here. These streets used to be filled with these elm trees. The streets used to be lined with the elm trees. We had a thing, you know how cities get named, the this city, the that city. We used to be called Tree City, USA, or something like that. From all the trees, but then all those big maple trees, they die off, and they plant garbage trees in their place. Oh, we're coming up to my most favorite house in town. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good morning. Good, good. How about yourself? This is my most favorite house in my whole town. This one right here. Ever since I was a little kid, this has been it. It's only been for sale 2 times that I know of in my lifetime that I saw. And neither time I'm just too broke to afford something like that. But it's been for sale 2 times since I've been an adult. But I couldn't, that would be my dream right there. Hit the lottery, buy that, right? That's always my most favorite house in town. It's back in the neighborhoods here. There's not too many big houses around. I mean, they're big, but they're not like the mansions that we passed earlier. This is what I'm talking about. This was a busy street back in the day. A busy street for in the neighborhoods. This was another, across the street is another one of my favorite houses. This is at one of my top ends right here. I used to walk past here on my way to school. Uh-oh. What's going on, Tobes? Right here. It always had that big giant fence. They used to have big dogs back there when I was a teenager. Let me see, Dobe. What do you got? What do you got going on? Let me see. They had big German Shepherds back there when I was a teenager. Back in the day. Hold on, Tobe. Let's read some of this. Surviving Man series. Welcome, welcome. How come you don't have a blue jacket, my friend? Let's fix this. We know you. We know you. Welcome, welcome. We're making our, yeah, it's a great house, isn't it, Paul? It's got a really cool, here, let's back up, Toby. Where are we? It's got a really cool barn in the back here, too. Let's see. Maybe the sunlight washes it out. It's got a really cool barn. Now, if I could hit the lottery, I would offer them people 5 times what they paid for that house. And that's where I would live when I was here. Come on, Toby, let's go find the store for the lottery ticket. Hello to everyone in the building. Yes, indeed. East Coast Africa in the building. Nancy. What? What in the world is this? Is that what that says? What the LWN is this? I don't understand. Surviving Man Series says I'm walking naked. Hey, so am I. Toby's walking naked too. Finally, I'm clothed. That's funny. Yes. Yep, this is old stomping grounds here from when I was a teenager. We would take alternate routes to school. Normally we were on the next street over, but sometimes we would walk this one. I had friends on this street here. Come on. There was a couple of kids from high school that they were super baseball players, grew up here on this block. The Cook brothers. They were big time baseball players back in the day. I don't know if they went on to college and all that. I know they didn't go on to the pros. I would have seen that. Let's keep moving, Tobe. We're almost home. I know he's tired. We're going on 3 hours. Hey, we're at over 3 hours now. My clock says 180 minutes. Plus we were walking like 20 minutes before that. Come on, Bubba. So we're over 3 hours today. We did that 2 weekends ago. Hey, that'll help with the WH, right? The WH has been sagging. We've got a couple new shorts out. One I haven't published. I was supposed to do that while I was walking. The other one's on the members only. So if you're a member, if you're a team member, if you want a Toby's pack, then you can see the new short we got out this morning. Our memberships are 99 cents. 99 cents a month. That's all it is, fam. And you get exclusive. No, we don't have that much stuff going on our members only. But there is a members only short on there this morning. A new one. Morning. Oh, thank you. This is Toby. Come on, say hi. He's a border collie. Yep. He'll be four at the end of September. Yeah, he's a really good boy. Super friendly. He loves everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Come on, say hi.
Just don't care.
He's tired. We've already been out for over 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, he's tired.
God, the paws. He's a big paws.
Do you have somebody that watches that dog?
I do. You said watches?
Yeah.
Oh, me? He's with me 24 hours.
Lady that lives over here and she was babysitting her son.
Oh, no. Come here. Squirrel.
Oh, squirrel. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he loves squirrels. Chasing squirrels and rabbits.
You've been feeding them, so.
My neighbor next door feeds them.
Good.
I'm an animal lover.
Come and say hi. Come say hi, Tobes. Come on.
Oh my God,
Come and say hi.
beautiful.
Come and say hi. Super soft.
Oh my
How you-
Lord, look at you.
He won't stand up. I don't want to pull on him.
The squirrel's right there, so it did.
Yeah, he's got his head on that squirrel.
Yeah, well, the dumb squirrel just went through the gate, come over there. That was
He's
the
got
dumb
a
mark.
super soft fur.
It's very, very soft.
See, that's what I've got a lab pit.
Okay.
She's good as gold. Don't get me wrong, she's good.
But she'll chase the squirrels just like that, too.
And she
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
She can catch 'em.
She can catch them.
Oh, yeah.
With the lab in
I don't ever let him.
But
I don't
don't
ever
wanna
let him
get
catch
another dog,
nothing.
'cause
Yeah.
I just had
You
a
keep her on a leash and
yeah.
stuff, and
I just had a pacemaker put in, so I'm leery on the big dogs anymore. I love my
Mm-hmm.
one that I really want more than anything is a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh yeah, those are
I
nice
can't have that.
dogs.
I mean, that's my pillow right there. You know?
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
see
want.
them.
But if I get another one, I think it's going to be.
you are
I really
tucking
don't want
on,
to go
aren't
to
you?
a small dog because I'm afraid of tripping over him. But I think it's going to be the border collie. I'm really leaning.
They got a lot of energy.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
just energy. That's fine and dandy. They're easier to train.
Yeah, yeah.
They're more. They're
We've
smart.
had a lot of stubborn-ass dogs.
Oh my God, we got to.
This guy's been to classes since I've had him. We've been going to classes,
Oh,
at
okay.
least a class a week.
Does he do the agility?
And yeah, he can do it, but I can't run. My knees are wiped out, the bone on bone.
Yep.
So I can't. That little bit of running and twisting you got to do, I can't do
I
it.
have a granddaughter. His daughter's 13. And that's
Okay.
what she wants to do.
Oh, really?
Train the dog.
That'd be
So I
cool.
think the border collie is going to be the next one. So she can train him.
We're looking for a girl right now, so we can do make our own show dogs. I show them in the AKC confirmation ring.
Nice.
That he's
Around here?
yeah over by St. James.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, congrats.
Beautiful.
He's a great dog. He's got a bunch of points. We don't have our championship yet. He needs two more. He needs 2 3-point or better wins. He's got a bunch of 1-point wins and 2-point wins, but no 3-point wins or better.
He's getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's my first. I bought him as a pet,
Okay.
and the dog school people said, no, you got to show that dog. That's a show dog. Yeah.
Well, if they saw something that you did.
So yep.
Awesome.
So we got into that as an old guy. Most of the people there, they all started when they're little kids,
Yeah,
or their moms.
Yeah.
Their moms were into show dogs.
Yeah, and they taught them. And,
Mm-hmm. I'm the rarity.
If I could bring in every dog I find.
Oh, wouldn't that be
Oh,
something?
oh my God, no more dogs.
No more dogs. There you go.
Too many. It's
I like
enough.
I finally got him to feed the squirrels out here, so I'm accomplishing something.
Yeah, it's
You know.
accomplishing something, kind of, sort of.
He's like, they're out here. Give me the peanuts.
Y'all be cool. We're on our way.
All right,
Have a good one.
Thank
Bye.
you.
We're almost home. Come on, almost breakfast. Take it easy. Are you walking through the neighborhood from the first Halloween movie by the looks? Yeah, exactly. Satan, that's funny. Do you think a dog would help my anxiety? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. But you got to make sure you get the right kind of dog. Like Toby's a border collie. He's the most mild-mannered border collie ever. And if you watch our walks, you can see he gets crazy. But most of these border collies, they're wired really tight, and they've got lots and lots of energy, and they got to get all kinds of exercise every day. The next step down is not down, but a little bit slower would be an Aussie Shepherd. They're more of a lap dog. They're a herding dog, and they get wired up too, but not as bad as these border collies. I got lucky. Toby's so mild. He's a mild, what they would call low drive. Low to medium drive, because you see him chasing squirrels. But yeah, he's not a climbing up the walls border collie. Yeah, we're walking through the Halloween set. That's funny. You know, we did a lot of Halloween. This last Halloween, we did a lot of Halloween scenes and Christmas for our overnight live streams. Anna Satan is in the house. Yes, he is. Let me try to get a couple of this. There we go. We're at the end here. Come on, Tobis. Toby's got to get one more marking in. We're almost home, Toby. I really don't know exactly where we're at, but we're getting there. Oh yeah, we're about 5 more blocks to go. He's gonna eat and pass out. He's probably gonna pass out in the house and not even go outside and sleep. He likes to eat his breakfast and then go outside and hang out till noon, 1 o'clock when it gets warm. Let's see, where's the most shade at? This is a nice little neighborhood too. Look at this neighborhood. This is neighborhood from Halloween 3, right? My best buddy from high school lived 2 blocks over from here. So like these are old stomping grounds too. I can remember being a little kid, like 9, 10 years old, and mom would send us to the city dairy to pick up, like on a Friday night or Saturday evening. She'd send us to the city dairy up here to pick up milkshakes, and then to this Italian restaurant here to pick up steak sandwiches. And we'd get milkshakes and steak